Okay, this is implementation of version 1.0102 Amenster, and I'll just talk about some of the changes we've had overnight. Uh, we've I've gone and fixed up the rubbish bin, so now that we've got the middle mouse button opens. If I press it, sorry. I'll just start it. Sorry, let me restart that. So if I go down here and tap it and we have a look here, you'll see that the middle mouse button has been implemented. If I press it, you pick up disk cleanup. It's a pretty trivial thing. Click on it and away you go. The other thing that's been changed and implemented are these two buttons here and this button here. So you'll see that there is a right button and a middle mouse button action now on this button. So if you have a file, like for example this one, you will notice that we can add back the seconds normally. We can remove them over here, or if we right click and drag and drop to that, you'll notice that we can we create a space. We can get rid of that by the third token. Remove the prefix number 3, so you'll see that'll remove it. But we want to do the 99, so you can send a mouse and put it on there. If I find a use for it, I might put a shift to put a dash, a shift right mouse button to put the dash in there. Don't know yet. We might make 99 the right mouse button drop, and we might make a shift the space. It just depends on the future how we use it. I don't think we'll get to use it that much, but we'll see what it is in practice. Now let's look at our favorite implementation at the moment. I'll just drop that on the desktop. So we've got the move implementation here. So when we click on that and it's a successful move, in other words a folder exists, the button changes green temporarily. That gives you an idea of what the hell's going on. If the folder doesn't exist, like before, if you press on it and drag and drop it, it will turn yellow, but the search will result. If you then want to create an email folder with that, you just do that, and there's the email folder. And of course, you can then move it there. But if you want to open the folder, let's say you're in an email client and you want to open the folder, then I've added this button here, which is really closely associated with that button, which is the plus open folder. So if you click it, you'll see that the folder opens. So if you want to work on something in a folder, that's what that button's there for. So those two buttons have been implemented there. There's nothing else I don't think I've done other than the flashing green and yellow. There is a red color as well, meaning that there's been a problem we never got. Now, if you're doing a multi-drop, it doesn't matter. The multi-drop will pick up the worst case scenario of the worst thing that happened in either of these buttons. So that's the email move. That should make sorting emails really, really quick in bulk. and all you have to do is then make a decision. Do I have to do something with this email? If so, open the folder. Then you would go into, we'll check that everything, when we do open the folder, we'll check that everything's correctly working up here as well. But at the moment I haven't implemented that. We'll just check it. I'm expecting it to work, but actually I should check it quickly now. So if I move that off, then I move it to there. So we're pretending we're opening the folder. No, it doesn't change it. So we need to make that the focus of the folder. We are moving emails, so we may not make it the focus of the folder. If we start doing things, I'll think, yeah, that'll probably be better. It's all to do with the workflows. All right, that concludes that 1.0.102 update.